He was late. I had curated this entire party for him, so he could work the room and take full advantage. I decided to throw him a birthday party and invited everyone. The hands on the clock crawled past 4 a.m. When the front door finally clicked open, I shot to my feet, relief and anger warring in my chest. Then I froze. Laughter. I walked slowly toward the foyer, my heart hammering a sick rhythm against my ribs. I stopped dead. There they were, Cassian, with her. With Cassandra. Her arm was linked possessively through his, her head tilted back as she laughed. They were wrapped up in a bubble of shared amusement, an inside joke I wasn't part of, and he wasn't working, he wasn't struggling, he was with her. And I finally, truly, opened my eyes. His eyes widened in panic.
Alessia!
I turned away, the sight of him now unbearable. My lawyer will contact you. I got into my car, threw the suitcase onto the passenger seat, and had just slammed the door shut, the lock clicking into place. When he appeared, he yelled my name, his fists pounding against the window. I stared straight ahead, refusing to look at him, and slammed my foot on the accelerator. My phone buzzed incessantly on the passenger seat. I glanced over, barely making out a string of numbers through the blur of tears. With a choked cry of fury and grief, I snatched the phone and hurled it into the back seat. When I looked back at the road, a blinding white light filled the windshield. I vaguely registered the shape of a car swerving into my lane. Instinct kicked in. I yanked the wheel. And then, nothing. I had a headache, so where the hell was I? My eyes, heavy and slow, dragged away from the soul-crushingly plain ceiling and scanned the room. That's when I heard it, a soft, rhythmic beep, 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 from somewhere to my left. I hadn't even noticed it until now. A hospital room. I was in a freaking hospital room. There was a creature in the room, a random man. In my room. Holding my hand. I must have moved or made some kind of sound, because the guy stirred. He shifted, then suddenly sat bolt upright, his eyes sleepy and disoriented for a split second, flying straight to mine.
Hey.
He whispered, his voice rough with sleep. He stood up, his movements slow and careful, and reached a hand toward my head. My throat was a desert, my tongue thick and useless. I tried to swallow, tried to form a word. Finally, I managed to rasp out a raw, scratchy question, the words that made his entire face go perfectly, utterly still. Who are you? The door opened again, and this time a doctor in a white coat entered. He offered a professional smile.
Good to see you're awake, Mrs. Quinn. I'm Dr. Reed, the neurologist overseeing your care.
I froze. It's Miss Quinn, I corrected, the words sharp. Dr. Reed spoke again, his pen poised over his clipboard.
Miss Quinn, I need to confirm something. Do you recognize this man?
I glanced at the silent, brooding figure and then back at the doctor. Nope. His brows pulled together. He shot a quick glance at the quiet guy before looking at me again.
And what's the last thing you remember?
Felicity and I were at a New Year's party. We got completely hammered. A smile touched my lips at the memory of her ridiculous laughter. We got into the car and then... I blinked, heart beginning to race. Did we get into an accident? I asked, more to myself than to anyone else. Dr. Reed looked at me, his expression softening into one of professional empathy.
Miss Quinn, you're correct that you were in an accident. But it happened 5 days ago, not after the party, you remember.
My brows furrowed. What?
You suffered a significant head injury.
He continued, his voice calm and measured.
It's caused a condition we call retrograde amnesia. It's not uncommon, and it means you're having trouble accessing some of your memories.
He hesitated, then continued.
It's been almost 3 years since the night you're describing. 2 years and 9 months to be precise.
He paused, reading the disbelief on my face.
I know this is incredibly difficult to process, but it's the truth.
So you are telling me, I said, my voice eerily, dangerously calm, that almost 3 years are just gone? Dr. Reed's nod was slow, deliberate.
Yes.
My eyes narrowed, and I cut my gaze toward the silent man. And who is this? Dr. Reed followed my gaze.
That is Cassian. He's been here since you were admitted.
He chose his next words with immense care.
He's listed as your emergency contact. And your husband.